Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew? It's your boy DJ New Kid, your girl
Sierra Nicole.
We back on the channel with another
Kid and C original.
Welcome back to the channel, man. We got a good one for y'all today, man. We got 16 doorbell videos that will keep you up at night. It is nighttime.
It is nighttime.
But I ain't finna stay up all night. We ain't getting no sleep last night trying to record for y'all. So y'all need to be spamming up the comments, hitting that like, and hitting that sub. But also, before we get into it, check out the links in the description box down below. You already know where to go. If you want to further support the channel, make sure you check out those links. But again, 16 doorbell videos that will keep you up at night. You ready?
Yes.
You like these?
Doorbell cams are meant to see who is at your door, but every once in a while they can also show you who is after your life. Number 16. You may remember a while back on the channel, I analyzed this footage of a woman screaming for help outside a stranger's home, and it was caught on their doorbell camera. Well, since then, I came across an interview where Inside Edition found this woman, and we learned what actually happened that night. She woke up to her boyfriend of 8 months restraining her and trying to duct tape her mouth shut to do unspeakable actions. She was only able to escape when he was temporarily distracted, and she ran outside the home. She said she flagged down a car, but they just drove off. So she had no other choice but to try and get help from a nearby neighbor. This footage is absolutely one of the most terrifying videos I've seen. And now knowing that it was 100% real only makes it scarier. Truly a horrifying event. Number 15. Matt Bell accidentally manages to catch his neighbor's house on video as it goes up in flames.
That's a fire, bro. Did you turn it down?
Yeah, it was just a little loud.
It wasn't loud. No.
It's about a minute in as a flaming piece of debris flutters across the street and lands in his hedges with a solid thud.
It's Halloween.
Yeah.
Soon his front yard is ablaze, and now Matt's house looks like it is about to go up next. It looks pretty bad for a while, until his neighbors run over with some garden hoses and work on putting out the flames.
Right.
Meanwhile, all Matt can do is watch on his phone with terror as he rushes home.
Please put that out for me, please. I'm on my way home. Your house on fire! Yeah, I know. I'm on my way.
The authorities are ultimately able to contain the blaze and keep it from spreading to other residences. This video just goes to show how easily the fire could have spread. If that flaming chunk had landed on Matt's roof instead of the hedges, there would have been little that his neighbors could have done. Number 14. A woman leaves her car unlocked and loses some personal items, including a set of keys. A short time later, a man who she has never seen before comes to her front door and attempts to gain entry with her missing keys. Fortunately, none of the keys were the house key. He quickly hurries off with nothing. This just goes to show how easily one incident can lead to another. If you ever...
Bro, what the f*** you finna do, bro? Because you had to know she was in there.
Wow.
Like, what was on...
none of those were the house keys.
What was on your mind?
And did he get the purse out the car too?
Yeah, and then he got the nerve to be really wearing the purse on his shoulder like that.
He really is, like, really?
Oh, bro, somebody needs to smack the shit out of you, bro.
Like this, don't underestimate the persistence of those doing it. Sometimes the more clever ones will track you back to your house and try to do the same thing a second time. Number 13. This unnerving doorbell cam footage was taken somewhere in New Mexico. A random person walks up to a house in the middle of the night and just basically goes crazy without warning.
He's trying to rip this camera.
What are you doing?
They appear to have lost all sense of reason as they first yank on the doorbell cam and then start to scale the wall. It's unclear if they are really trying to gain access to the house itself or if they are just out of their minds and doing whatever spontaneously comes next. After a while, they come back into view and kind of wobble around. This next part sounds like they might have even fallen over, but I'm not exactly sure.
They on that booger sugar.
Overall, the strange man seems more confused
Popping
than
them pills,
necessarily
bro.
looking to cause havoc, but I would still not want to encounter this potential maniac either way. Number 12. A woman approaches a home she does not live in and immediately tries the door without...
I don't care. What you doing? The fuck you doing?
What is she doing? Like, you know you don't stay there. Why are you yanking on the door?
Because she know the neighbors.
Oh.
12. A woman approaches a home she does not live in and immediately tries the door without knocking. Notice her mouth open a little in surprise when she sees the doorbell cam. It looks like she is in big trouble and knows it. I have little doubt that this woman would have taken whatever she could if the door was unlocked because, according to the description, she apparently tried the door just 10 minutes after watching the owners leave. She's also wearing jogging clothes and appears to be trying her best to blend in. Most neighborhood residences probably wouldn't take a second look at her. Who knows how many times this routine has worked for her in the past.
Or worked for
According to the
others.
description, this video has been sent to the authorities. So I really hope she gets caught, or at
That
least
is
comes up with a
crazy.
good explanation
Same.
as to what she was doing here. Number 11. This man approaches a home, stands in place for 10 seconds without ringing or knocking, and
That's
then decides
weird.
to rip the doorbell cam straight out of the wall for good measure. Notice how he pulls up his sleeves over his hands before doing so.
Bro, you already caught,
Obviously,
bro.
he's worried about leaving fingerprints, so he probably does stuff like this all of the time. My guess is that he wanted to get into the house when he noticed the doorbell cam and got scared. He probably thought that by taking the doorbell cam, he
Y'all
would get rid of
stupid.
any evidence that he was ever there, completely unaware that a live video gets sent
recording.
straight to the person's phone automatically. This
It
video was
records.
posted in November of 2018. So far, he has not been caught, but since the doorbell cam's had a serial number, he can't resell it easily without getting busted. Number 10. An Outer Banks vacation home in North Carolina goes up in flames. There's something terrifying about the quiet sound and the way the ashes slowly creep up to the neighbor's front door.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Keep in mind that every smoldering ember could set this house ablaze too.
Right.
Somehow it manages to survive along with this harrowing video. Number 9.
Wow.
A YouTuber named Mark Grillo catches a complete and total stranger poking around his front porch for no apparent reason.
And
She
it was-
doesn't even...
What them two? Look, man.
Yeah.
Y'all got a whole look.
It might
Oh,
be Jehovah's
listen.
Witness. They say you gonna get this message tonight.
not.
You gonna get this message tonight.
Mm-mm.
We ain't
I'm not coming to my door.
didn't knock or anything. Take a look at what she's carrying here and tell me what you think is inside.
Oh, that's some
It almost looks like it could be a cardboard container from a restaurant or something, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, you can't stand.
Yeah, that's how they both say that.
Yeah, I can't stand.
She can't. She said, "Yeah, I can't see it."
Cause it looked like she's looking for like a spare key. Like they
Either
keep the
a
spare key
or
somewhere.
she was trying to like look through a window or something, see if she could see someone.
Now she up there rubbing a little too much.
She
She trying
doing
to
too
find-
much.
She trying to
Period.
find.
She doing too much.
But why the look at the photos in the
You
bag?
can't see in. The woman says twice while trying to peer through a window. Two other people stand at the bottom of the steps waiting for her, and they all
Wow.
walk off together. Exactly what this woman is trying to see is unknown, but it's definitely creepy how she struts around like she owns the place. The group seems to be
like
wearing
she owns
nice
the
clothes,
place.
and I
She got a
doubt she's
bottle.
trying to break in, especially since her hands are full, which only makes this video
Oh,
all the more
yeah.
bizarre.
You're right. You're
Overall, I
right.
have no idea what these strangers could possibly want, or why they thought
They
this was a
finna turn the
socially
fuck
acceptable
up in
thing to
somebody's
do.
house.
Number 8. Sometimes a doorbell cam will record something that its owners probably don't even want to know about, like this huge snake, for
You'll
example.
pass out.
Allison Keller was surprised to find a giant reptile slithering around her front entrance at 2 a.m. in Spring, Texas. Even after it completely falls off the door, the snake resumes course and keeps looking for a way in. Animal wildlife experts believe this to be a Texas rat snake, which are known to be aggressive and will go after anyone in their path. So it's definitely a good thing that nobody opened the door.
Right.
Number 7. A family in Poway, California are just barely getting
that
settled
cooler?
into their new home when the this feline predator comes creeping up to their door. This situation is bad enough to begin with, but it gets even more terrifying when you realize that it's attracted by the sounds of a household pet.
Oh,
The mountain lion gives up in less than 30 seconds, but not before trying to get a better look through the window. It's gone for now, but I have little doubt that it has marked this area in its mind, and we'll be back looking for a meal. Number 6. A small bluish figure briefly hovers outside of a home before disappearing out of sight. It's hard to say what this is, or even how close the object even was. On one hand, it looks like it could just be a strand of hair, but the way it hangs around for so long is quite strange.
It got some
this object was also somehow able to activate the doorbell cam, so it must have had some mass to do it. The person who uploaded this video claims that it's a ghost, but let me know what you think this mysterious object is. Even with video evidence, I still can't fully tell. Number 5. It's 2 at night when this doorbell cam captures something that really shouldn't be possible. Pay attention to the area by the white railing to see it. Some kind of smoky blur appears out of nowhere and paces back and forth twice before disappearing. The uploader insists that this is a ghost, and I agree that it is a strong possibility. Look again, and it almost looks like a large head.
What you think?
It don't look like it. I don't know.
So spirited flow.
It do look like, but then you kind of see like an actual person. You see his face?
Man, I see bricks.
No, look right here. I see some black hair. I see, and it look like they kind of got something over their face.
No.
And I see a chest right here. You can kind of see that.
Accompanied by 2 hanging arms, or at least that's what I see.
That's the brick, my God.
As well. Number 4. It's just another ordinary night until a number of strange events happen just outside of someone's front door.
What's happening?
A bizarre whooshing noise is followed by blinking lights and the sound of something clicking off camera. I thought it was a turn signal, but the description of this video says that this was actually the sound of lights clicking on and off. Nothing happens for a while, and then the unidentifiable sound briefly returns. Some people have pointed out that this could have been a heavily compressed video of cars passing by. I agree that this is a possibility, but that still doesn't explain the lights turning on and off or the clicking noise. I'd like to hear your best guess as to what this residential disturbance could be. Paranormal, unknown flying device, or just some late night street traffic. Number 3. A man in Detroit walks up to a house well armed and without a care. The look on his face is a cross between amusement and rage. It's the unmistakable expression of a true psychopath. He taps against the door with a loud clang, but the man inside does not answer.
Good.
The two have never met before, and this house appears to have been chosen at random. The stranger steps out into the front yard and starts acting even more bizarre. He then gets in his car and drives off for a bit.
What the fuck is that?
What are you doing?
What the fuck was that?
I am so confused. See,
What was all this?
I can't. No.
Niggas be on drugs for
For
real.
real.
And starts acting even more bizarre. He then gets in his car and drives off for a bit, only to return and damage the house. His motives and identity have not been confirmed, so if you happen to live in Detroit, hopefully this doesn't happen to you.
Right.
Number 2, it's midnight when Sylvia Slard gets an iPhone notification that someone is at her door. She looks out the window and doesn't see anything, so she goes back to sleep. The next morning, she remembers the incident and quickly checks her phone. This weird shining orb is what her doorbell cam automatically recorded on that night.
Y'all reaching
no
on that
logical
one,
explanation for this aside from a possible insect. As far as I know, about this small and
That's a lightning bulb, or what you could call a firefly, whichever. That's a bug, bruh. Come on. Y'all be reaching, bruh.
should not be able to trip the sensor. Therefore, I cannot exclude the paranormal as well.
Man, y'all be
Before we get to
reaching.
number 1, my name is Chills, and if you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Have you seen the number 15 music video yet? If not, you're definitely missing out. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way, you'll be notified of the new videos I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
So
Number
we just skip
one.
Tuesday and Friday.
It's about 3 a.m. when Michael Hernandez gets a phone alert at his front door. He's deep asleep and doesn't wake up until about the third or fourth one. When he finally opens his eyes, these raging porch flames are what he finds.
And it's like porch flame, bro. Yo.
That's terrifying. Like to wake up
Michael
today.
is filled with adrenaline as he grabs an extinguisher and desperately
This shit
tries
ain't
to
doing
save his
shit,
home. The tiny device is no match for the Inferno, however, and the authorities are screaming at Michael to give it up all the while.
Get out the house!
He eventually runs away just as the flames are licking his front door. He had just waited seconds longer. I am sure he would have lost much more than his place of stay. Michael Hernandez set up a GoFundMe page for the incident. He plans on donating a large portion of whatever he gets towards helping his neighbors as well. So I really hope we can rally together as a community and help him get to his goal. I'm warning you.
That's crazy.
That was wild, bro.
Yeah.
That fire was wild,
Yeah.
bro. Them flames
Good
was
thing
hard,
he
man.
woke up, man.
Exactly, man. But hey, whatever, if y'all want more videos like this, make sure y'all go ahead, spam us up in the comment section down below, letting us know y'all want some more. Let us know how y'all feel about these. Just spam more. I know y'all be talking about dude, how you talk, man. But it's all good, man. But as always, man, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ and Kid. This is
Here to come.
We are.
Get it.
Yeah, y'all.
Ain't no time to kick it, gotta stack a flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from